Oh, hey, I was just reading a good book. So today, let's chat about some trade secrets of how to sell a house fast. The reason this is so important is because in order to have a successful business, any kind of business, you must have control over your inventory. If you are a buyer's representative, a real estate agent, you are simply at the mercy of other people for your livelihood because they control the inventory. So your success will be much less predictable. Now look, there's very predictable reasons why 87% of realtors fail within the first 5 years. Let's teach you how to not be one of those casualties. This is why you need to prioritize each month on creating great marketing. But when you do get the listing, well now, you've got to perform. So let's unpack some strategies of just how to do that well. Hi, I'm Bert, your favorite real estate photographer and marketing pro. Let's jump right into the key elements of managing a successful property listing. Number one, of course, is great marketing. And as we have all learned, people buy with their eyes. So we must have fantastic looking visual marketing, even if the place is a dump. As a matter of fact, it is even more important to have great visual marketing when the place is a dump. Number two, as I've pointed out in previous training, the best predictor of a successful business in 10 years is having professional business systems in place. So make sure you create great checklists of your very best customer service, preventative measures, and put those details in the right order. Look, some things happen sooner than others, like getting the home staged or photographed before worrying about going live or scheduling an open house. For rental businesses, the reason why those fail is lousy marketing and lousy systems. For you Airbnb hosts, you are in the hospitality business, so treat your guests like you understand that. In real estate, these systems are for things like property disclosures, signed listing agreements, neighborhood association covenants, lead paint disclosures. Make sure you know if it's a 100 amp or 200 amp electric service, a gas or electric water heater, and get a copy of your client's recent utility bills. Don't forget about installing lock boxes and ensuring the keys work and that the door opens properly. Trust me, if the access is not brain dead easy, you will be getting calls constantly with annoyed clients trying to get in. And don't forget to research the current school districts, getting a property sign ordered and installed, open houses scheduled, open houses advertised, etc. And don't forget, before you dig that hole for the sign, to make sure you call U-Dig to make sure you're not digging up the neighbor's Wi-Fi and internet service. So these systems, they also apply to you roofing contractors and landscapers, architects, furniture stagers, title companies, and mortgage brokers. So why do systems matter so much? Well, number three, because being on call with a real estate service business, well, life just gets hectic and you're constantly interrupted. So by you creating your standard operating procedures of your very best practices and customer service, you can ensure that everything gets done properly so that misunderstandings and miscommunication does not occur. After all, countries start wars over real estate. Make sure that you are not the one that causes the hurt feelings that start a war. And number four, if poor marketing is the number one reason a real estate related business fails, the number two reason is lack of follow-up. Systems make it much easier to delegate when you need assistance. So your helper knows how to do the things the way that you like them done, like requiring that open house attendees sign in. So you actually have an opportunity to create the 8 to 12 communications that it takes to generate a paycheck after the initial contact. So be sure to build standard operating procedures for capturing contact info and following up. This also ensures that your homeowner clients get a consistent customer service experience from you. After all, your reputation is one of the very few things that differentiates you from your competition that has all the same services that you do. In summary, in order to avoid being a failed statistic in the real estate business, make sure you create great marketing each month in order to get the client. Then, when you get a listing, you need great visuals to attract the most buyers. That helps create higher demand. That creates higher offers. That generate bigger commission checks. And most importantly, creates a professional-looking portfolio to attract the next 20 clients. You need to systematize your personal business with detailed standard operating procedures. Checklists will go a long way to being able to wash, rinse, and repeat a profitable sale. You must have consistent systems in place for follow-up, because it does take at least 8 to 12 contacts with the prospect before you have a hope of generating a sale. So today, I'm hoping you'll gain some insight into creating a more profitable business model. So now, I'm going to ask you for a favor. Would you kindly leave a comment, "I subscribed," and click on our channel button so we can notify you of other money-making tips in the near future, like how to hold an enhanced open house. And just for subscribing to our channel, I'll send you my listing checklist that I created when I recruited and trained the #1 real estate office in the county. And if you'd like to check out my book, Sell Your House and the Costly Mistakes to Avoid, which is designed to make you look like a rock star with your clients, I'll leave a link below in the description. I can already picture you developing a more profitable image. Thanks for watching. Cheers.